Put a finger down if you started a new project, but then started a new job, so you had to take time off so that you can train for that new job. Put a finger down if you tried to get back to writing, but you were hit with writer's block, and so you couldn't write. Put a finger down if the project that you were working on is about 3 months overdue and you still have not started writing it. Put a finger down if you are recording a YouTube video even though you really don't want to, but you promised yourself that you would come back onto YouTube and just give it a try. And that's it. I don't have anything else. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel if you have been here before, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Taquanda Taylor. I am an indie author aspiring to be a full-time author, and I've got some other things that I'm trying to do, but as of right now, we're really just focusing on finishing some projects, getting them out, making money, and sustaining my life off of what I write. But that's neither here nor there. So anyways, I decided that I was going to come back to YouTube, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've been thinking about this all day, the fact that I had to record a video, and I have just been like, I don't want to. I just realized another finger thing that I could have did, but we'll talk about that. So I want to say it was probably back in September. Yep, it was definitely in September when I decided that I was going to do daily videos on YouTube. I made this big promise about posting every day. I did good for the first month, and I think I started to do good in October, but that was when I started going through training for my new position at my job. And after a while, it just kind of became too much of doing that, balancing studying the material that I needed to study when I got back to work the next day and got to training that next day, and then also trying to write. It was just taking up too much. Also, I haven't been to the doctors yet, and I haven't had any blood work done, but because I know the symptoms, I am dehydrated, and I believe my iron is low. So the dehydration, I'm very aware of that because of the fact that I have not been drinking the required amount that I should be drinking on a daily basis. I haven't been doing that for a while. So I am definitely dehydrated, and the symptoms are kind of the same with having low iron. The only reason why I'm kind of positive that my iron is low is because of my cravings. My cravings are kind of flip-flopping between ice and cornstarch. You guys, I have been going through cornstarch. I have been craving it, just that chalky taste in my mouth. So that is a sign that my iron is low. The ice chips, wanting to chew on ice, that's a sign. But they also share characteristics with being dehydrated, which is being very lethargic, the fatigue, that just being tired all the time, which is a problem of mine. I'm trying not to yawn as I am recording this video for you guys right now. Just being very, very tired all the time. The headaches, if you guys were watching me back in September, I would constantly be complaining about having a headache. The headaches is a part of it. There's other things. I also have problems walking sometimes, where my legs will start to get this real burning sensation in them. My legs, my thighs, my feet, those are all for me signs that I do not have enough water intake. Also, I'm out of breath a lot. That could be the iron or the dehydration, probably both. But I'm talking to you guys right now, and I feel like I'm about to be like breathing very heavy in a minute. Like I've been running a marathon, and all I've been doing is just talking to you guys. But it's that, like, I will go down to grab, like if I ordered something, I'll go down to get the package, and then I live on the top level, which is there's like 3 flights of stairs that I have to come up. Now, normally I should be able to do that with no problem, but lately I'll get up and then I'll come to my apartment and I have to sit down because I am breathing so heavy. My heart is racing, my chest is tight, I'm just so out of breath. Walking to the garbage dumpster, walking to get mail, like, it's just the whole thing, you guys. I'm like so out of breath. And then I'm at work, and luckily now my job isn't a whole lot of getting up and down. I don't have a problem sharing what I do. I was a bus monitor, and it was a lot of up and down off of the bus, because as a bus monitor, you have to load and unload the students. Every stop that you get to, you get off the bus and you make sure that the kids get safely onto the bus. There's moving around on the bus. If you got to make sure you talk to kids, stay in your seat, all of that. So there's a lot of moving around. I luckily don't have to do all of that moving around now because I am a bus driver. I have my CDL. There was times when I wondered if I was actually going to be able to get my CDL. I was so nervous, but I have my CDL, so I'm a bus driver now, and that's why I had to put the writing on pause for a bit, because I was just so swamped with, there was a lot of material that you have to go over to make sure that you pass that road test. And I was trying to study that material, memorize the steps of checking my bus and all of that, while also trying to write. And then I'm tired and I have headaches. So it was just a lot going on with that. I probably have footage, or actually I think I deleted a lot of the footage because I knew that I wasn't going to upload it, but I had a lot of footage of me attempting to come back to YouTube multiple times. In November and December, I tried multiple times to come back, but every time it just did not feel right. I felt like I was forcing myself, much like I am now, although I am sitting and talking to you guys in a more relaxed nature. The videos before, they just didn't feel right, and I just didn't feel comfortable putting them up on YouTube. I did sit down. I bought a new notebook, and a notebook that I'm specifically going to be using for my paranormal contemporary series, The Five Sisters. I bought that, and you guys, sidebar. Anybody else is like notebook crazy? So I don't do the usual journaling and bullet journals and things like that. I haven't really wrapped my head around doing that. And I'm also the most organized, unorganized person that I know. And I feel like a bullet journal just takes too much thought process for some reason. It's hard for me to explain it. I want to do it. I love watching people's bullet journal videos. But I just haven't really gotten in the mindset of actually really sitting down and doing one. Also, I'm the type of person where I'll see a video and then somebody will have like this is what I track, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to track that, I want to track all of that. And honestly, I really have to sit and think about what I need to track and not trying to track everything that everybody else is tracking. So right now, bullet journals are not really for me. I've tried having a daily journal of just sitting down and writing how my day was and all of that, and it always falls off, you guys, always. So I did buy a journal though. It's a small editing Taquanda here. So I said a whole lot of nothing. What I was trying to say when I brought up the whole sidebar was the fact that I have a lot of half-finished, half-used notebooks lying around. So it might have just been crazy for me to buy yet another one. I think I even have a notebook that is supposed to be for the series, The Five Sisters, but I just kind of wanted a really pretty notebook. So I said a whole bunch of stuff, but really that's what I was trying to say. Back to the video. Journal, I wish that I had it with me. In fact, I'm going to go grab it. So we're going to take a quick pause. Okay, I'm back. So I have this notebook. I got it from the Dollar Tree, or the $1.25 tree, because we know that it is not $1 anymore. This was actually $5. I got it. I love it. I love the color too, surprisingly. So I've got this, and I've just kind of been filling it up with things that I want to write about for this series, chapter breakdown, word count tracker that I started, the tropes and things like that. I started writing out. I only filled out a couple pages, and this is just for one book in the series. And then I did something that I tried to do years ago, like maybe 5-6 years ago, maybe 7, 8, I don't know. It was so long ago that I tried this, when I seen other authors talking about doing this on YouTube. Excuse me, you guys. I tried it and it just didn't work with me. I've talked about in the past, you guys, where plotting is not really my thing. Like, I have to be able to just sit down and write a story, but that's all fine and dandy. I'm just struggling with doing the Just Pantsing with writing a book series and trying to make sure that that book series, the storyline is consistent. There's no plot holes. Also just trying to make sure that the story is good and make sure that it's sellable, it's readable. So I've taken to like doing like minor plotting with the series. But what I did was I had some leftover index cards from like other times that I've tried to like do this or keep track of stuff. So I have these index cards and I just wrote down the chapter outline, like for each chapter, what goes in it. And they're up on my wall in the living room. They're up on the wall, and I make sure that they're in order of the way that events happen in the book. And so far so good. Obviously, if I was writing, it would be better, but you know. So that's what's been going on. I did all that. Also, what else has been going on? Maxine is in heat, or she has gone into heat twice. So I am trying to save up to get both her and Mr. Fixed. They both need to be spayed and neutered. They haven't been. And as much as I do want another kitten, I would love a little boy. And I know I could always go to like a shelter and get one. I kind of just want that. I love that little stage where you just can hold them in the ball of your, I just really want a tiny one. As much as I want that, I don't want Maxine to have kittens. She is 8 months, I think now. She is a baby. And I do not want her to have kittens. It freaks me out. I'm like, no way. So I am nervous because I woke up to her screaming and hissing one morning. So for some reason, during this next portion, I started talking about the mating between cats, and I'm not really sure why I did that. So I'm kind of cringing, and so I'm just gonna talk over that portion right now because I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, so we're gonna move on that. I hope that I've talked enough where it is edited out. Yeah, bye. What's going on? And I had to separate. I had to put her in a different room, put him, like he stays in the living room, she's in the bedroom. When I leave for work, I still put her in the bedroom, even though she is not actively in heat at the moment. I still don't want the mating. So that's what I've been going through. I've been dealing with the fact that my daughter is begging her brother for, so it's just been a lot. But we're back at work. I had 2 weeks off for winter break. We're back at work. We went back Monday. I had to get a new laptop. Oh, that's the other thing. That I needed to talk to you guys about is I had to get a new laptop. So that took money out of my savings that I was saving up for this big purchase that I'm trying to get, that I'm not ready to share with you guys, that I will share with you guys at a later date when I'm closer to it happening. But I had to take money out of my savings because I went to go log on to my laptop. It was one of those rare days where I was like, you know what? Let me try to get some words down. I think this was like beginning of December, end of November, something like that. And I was like, let me try to get some words down. And I opened my laptop and it wasn't powering on. And I couldn't figure out why. It was like the cord was in. I'm like, what is going on? But I managed to get it powered on. And then it says, upload hard drive. And I'm like, come again? Like, mind you, I had just been on the laptop. Granted, it was being a little slow to like load up and everything. So I've had it for like maybe 4 or 5 years, and I think it just kind of, it was done. It's an HP, so I bought a new one. She's very pretty. Actually, have her beside me, so I'm gonna just take her out. Yeah, so she's very pretty. She's like that rose gold kind of purplish, pinkish color. Very pretty. So I had to get a new laptop. I've been this week. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday the 7th, I think today is. I don't have my phone on me. But yeah, so I have been taking my laptop to work with me. Unfortunately, there are so many distractions. I'm just like so distracted there that I can't really focus too much. So I've only been getting like a few words here and there. Nothing substantial, nothing to write home about. So that's that. But I am making this video not because I wanted to come on here and complain, but because I promised myself that come January that I was going to come back onto YouTube. It's not going to be daily videos. I would love to keep trying the daily video thing, but that's not going to work for me at this point. So it's not going to be daily videos. We're going to go video once a week. We'll probably do sit down videos like this. I don't know if I'm like in a place where I'm very comfortable doing vlogs, any writing vlogs at the moment. So yeah, just sit down videos like this where I probably talk about my progress and what's going on. But yeah, so I uploaded a short that had my goals for the month of January. I know some people do yearly goals or quarterly goals, but I had decided to do monthly goals of what I would like to accomplish each month. So for this month, I really want to sell more books. I forgot how many books that I have on my list. I think I want to sell like 50 copies. That would be a dream. I would love to sell 50 copies of my books this month. Wishful thinking. And I know there's some people who don't like to say how many books they want to sell, but I'm going to tell you, because we're transparency here. I would love to sell about 50 books. And the other goal is to finish this book. So I am announcing it here, and then we will talk about it every week. And we will see by the end of this month if I manage to make my goals. So that's all I have, you guys. I don't want to continue sitting here rambling. I am probably gonna like pass out, because that's what I've been doing the last 2 days since I've been back to work. Is I've been falling asleep very, very early, like now, and then waking up and then falling back to sleep. It's been a whole thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this video here. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by, for watching my video, for supporting me on this journey. If you made it this far in the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and subscribe. I didn't make my goal for how many subscribers that I wanted by the end of 2025, but you know, it's a new year and we shall see how this journey goes. But go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you are not already following me, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.